Welcome back to Teach Your Littles at Home. I'm Lauren Brainerd, and I'm so excited to be opening the conversation with you about how to teach your child to read. We are going to be talking over the next few weeks about the wonderful world of phonics. Before we jump into all the fun activities and strategies that we'll be covering in the next episodes, we first need to understand what phonics is, especially since you're working with your preschoolers. And this is going to be the very beginning of their reading journey. Hey there, Mama. I'm Lauren Brainerd, and this is Teach Your Littles at Home. I'm so excited you have tuned in as I share fun and hands-on activities you can use right away to help you play and learn with your little ones. So let's dive right into today's episode so you can make more memories than you ever dreamed of. Now, you might be wondering, what is phonics and how does it help my preschooler learn how to read? Such a great question. Phonics is the method of teaching reading where we focus more on the relationship between sounds and the letters that represent those sounds. To say this as simply as possible, phonics is all about helping your child connect the sounds of our language to individual letters. I like to think of a letter as a symbol. Anytime we see this symbol, we automatically know the sound represented by this symbol. Just like anytime our children see a stop sign, they know that means the car needs to stop. They can't read the word, but they recognize this symbol. Now, before you start to get overwhelmed and think my child is only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, we are only covering the very, very basics of how to begin incorporating phonics into your daily routine. So let's get down to the basics of teaching phonics to preschoolers. When we talk about phonics, we're looking at how we can help our preschoolers understand that letters represent sounds. For example, the letter B makes the sound B, like in the word bat. As your child grows in the coming years in their ability to read, they're going to begin to learn that the combination SH makes the sh sound, like in the word ship. The letters CH together make the ch sound, like in chip. Now for preschoolers, we're not expecting them to read books just yet, but we are laying the foundation for them to understand that words are made up of sounds, and those sounds can be represented by letters. By understanding these basic sound two-letter connections, they'll be able to start blending sounds together to read really simple words like at or if, cat, and so forth. And that is just so exciting. So why is phonics important for your preschooler? Well, the first step in helping them unlock the magic of reading is phonics. When your child knows that the letter C makes the k sound and the letter combination AT, the word at, makes two sounds at, then they'll know when they see words like cat that they can blend the sounds k, at, and say cat out loud. It's all about giving them the tools they need to figure out words themselves, even if they've never seen the word before. Now you might be thinking, how do I help my preschooler with phonics at home? Don't worry, Mama. We're going to keep it simple and fun. Phonics doesn't always have to look like a traditional lesson. It can happen anytime during your everyday routine. I've already planned an entire episode in a couple weeks about teaching phonics during your everyday routine. But here are 2 quick activities that you can do to get started this week. For example, when you're having a snack, you can say, "This is a banana." Let's say the first sound in the word banana, B. Can you say that with me? You can do this about any word or item you come across for the rest of the day. Or if you're outside on a walk, you could point to objects and say, "What sound do you hear at the beginning of tree?" T. Our kids are not going to be able to automatically do this, but the more we practice this skill, the easier it will be for them to start hearing those beginning sounds and words. These little moments are perfect for reinforcing phonics without needing to sit down at a desk or to use worksheets. It's just everyday learning that happens in the moment of something else that we are already doing. Now, you might still be thinking, but why does phonics really matter for my preschooler? They're just 4, they're just 5. This won't come until kindergarten or first grade. Why do I need to worry about this now? Remember, phonics is the foundation for helping your child learn to read. Your child cannot start reading books if they don't know the sounds that the letters make. So, phonics is going to help your child learn how to hear and identify sounds within words. They're going to connect sounds to letters. Remember, letters are symbols that help us read our language. And as your child grows in their phonics abilities, they will eventually be able to blend sounds together to read simple words. And they will even begin to write and turn letters into words by sounding out the sounds they hear in a word. By mastering the most basic of these phonics skills early, your child will build a strong foundation for reading and spelling as they grow. Over the coming weeks, we are going to explore how to make phonics fun for your preschooler. We are going to talk about playful ways to practice letter sounds during your daily routines, fun activities that are going to engage their ears and their minds, and I'm going to give you more tips and tricks to help you lay the groundwork for early literacy in your children. So whether you're reading a bedtime story, sorting through toys, or maybe you're just cooking dinner, we're going to make phonics a part of your everyday life. Thank you so much for joining me today for our very first episode on phonics. I hope this episode has helped you understand what phonics is, why it's important for your preschooler, and how it fits into their early reading journey. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss next week's episode, where we are going to dive into playful ways to learn letter sounds that are going to help your child become a reader. And as always, if you have any questions or want to share your experiences, join us in the Teacher Littles at Home Facebook group. I can't wait to hear from you there. Until next time, happy learning, and let's make phonics fun for your little one.